Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I finally have a project finished. It's taken me a couple of weeks. It's been crazy around here, but I finally got this done, and I had to sneak it in during nap time, and in the evenings I'm homeschooling and the daycare for my 3 grandsons while both of their parents are working during this crazy government shutdown in Michigan. And they're fortunate enough that they are able to work, but we are adapting. And so we are learning and teaching 5th grade kindergarten while chasing a 3-year-old. So yeah, not much time for crafting around here, but I'm getting little bits and pieces of it because it's for my sanity. And this is a little box that I made. I upcycled a Project Life card box, and I used botanical encyclopedia paper, and I Mod Podged around all over. And the cover of it is several layers. I have a green burlap, a heavy book page that is from a poetry book, but I've got it like all covered up. You can't even see what it was, but it's a nice heavy page. I love it. And we've got some music on here, and then I've got some brown or beige burlap and some fine cheesecloth. And then I have it embellished with a fussy cut from Edith Holden and a sticker that I did some zigzag stitching on in the body of it. A label I made out of Edith Holden margins of the paper, and my stamp, and I sewed 3 vintage buttons on it. And then I glued it all together after I did all the sewing. It has a magnetized closure. You open it up, and there's a journal inside. Before we look at the journal, the inside of the cover is the Botanical Encyclopedia book page, again on the tray and the cover. And then I have a book plate from an Eden book that I just got, and I'll share that with you. It's called A Garden Eden, and this is a new book, but the botanical images in here are awesome. All kinds of plates. And then the text is in German, so that's fun to play with too. And it's not overly shiny, so that makes it nice. But it's a big book of a lot of images. Put that aside. So that's my cover. We'll put that aside. And here we have the little journal. And the journal itself measures 6 5/8 by 4 1/2, and the spine is just a hair under 7/8 of an inch. It has 2 signatures. I used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and the closure is a 2mm elastic with an eyelet and a ribbon crimp and a little hand charm. And the material I used for this book cover is from a file folder that's an extra heavy duty one that is from like the medical or legal fields, and it was very long. And this is what I used for the spine. I just used cardstock to reinforce, to get rid of that fold there. And then I covered it in coffee dyed paper, and I put one of the book plates from the Eden book on the top for a cover. I didn't want a lot of embellishments because it has to fit inside the box. And I left the back plain. Inside, I have some goodies. I used Edith Holden to line the book cover. And I also used an Edith Holden page as an anchor for each of the two signatures. And inside is got coffee dyed paper. And this is from an observer of a wildflower book. And there's one of these in each of the two signatures. And I made a little pocket out of an offcut from the Edith Holden book. And I used a washi type sticker of a flower on the pockets. And a journaling card. And then a handmade paper tag. And I just put an eyelet and some string. And here we have a paper clip, and I used a book page and some linen and some cheesecloth and then an image from the Observer Wildflower book for the paper clip. Simple but cute. And here we've got some old vintage ledger. Another book pocket with another image and a journaling card. And a journaling card that I made out of a Project Life card. And I covered it with coffee dyed paper, and then I stamped a bunch of random stamps from my Tim Holtz Field Notes stamp set. Here we have another pocket with another little floral sticker, journaling card with another handmade paper tag. And here we have a ledger page from the 1800s. I left the strings long in both of the signatures if you wanted to do something with them. And here we have another paper clip. The image that I used on this is a photo of an iris in my backyard. And it's not, this is from last year. Definitely not blooming yet. It snowed all day today. But my hyacinths are in full bloom. I'll have to go and take some pictures of those. They're pretty and they smell so nice. Here we have another book page pocket from Edith Holden and another sticker. Inside this one is a postcard journaling card and another Project Life card that I used encyclopedia paper and coffee dyed paper, sewed all around it, and did another bunch of stamping from the Field Notes stamp set from Tim Holtz. Stampers Anonymous. I think I have it here. It looks like this. Hope there's not too much glare. But this is a fun stamp set. I've been having fun with it. So here's a cute little journal that fits inside this little box. Oh, the goodies. I have a coffee dyed and inked library pocket and card. And inside the glassine bag, I have a couple of tags that I cut out of manila file folder. And 2 whale tail round tab punches that can be used as a topper on those tags. A little journaling card. And 5 labels that I made out of Edith Holden book page and music book page. And we'll slip that right inside. And this fits right inside the little box. And this little journal in a box will be available in my Etsy shop. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Oh, why aren't I closing? It fits. You have to make sure it Yes. Okay, good. Thank you so much for watching and have a creative day.